Am I getting the disc version of 23?
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand? Stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
So.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP.
What's up?
With all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of the...
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean,
Wow.
all you gotta do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to be the best hoop in the world, you gotta shoot, you gotta defend, you gotta think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, you know I've been in MP's corner the whole time. But
Somewhat.
You don't think... Come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, you know, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you.
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class. That's all I'm gonna say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the war of words, but you're not gonna debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm gonna make sure next time.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
You just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that's funny, but that's really precise. Like it's impressive. Do they scan every player or?
Only the creme de la creme. Yeah. Now, are your friends gonna be super excited that you're in the game, or are they gonna clown you like some of your moves and stuff in the game?
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly. Sorry, guys. I was just helping my mom.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams put.
He's checked in for Memphis. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And so in the game for the Nets, they've got Seth Curry. Royce O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thomas in at the small forward position. Here's Mr. Perfect. He buries it from 3. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
This one for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Jones. Jackson outside. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Hauled in by Curry.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jackson finds Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Nets with a lead. Simmons, the pass to Curry. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Sinks it from distance. 11 points in the game.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman's checked in for Adams, and Clark has subbed in for Jackson. And the Nets also making a change. Harris has checked in for Thomas. Here's Tillman. Simmons defending. Bane against Harris. Now here's Bane. Tight defense on him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Bane. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Bane drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Mr. Perfect, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Fires from deep. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Xavier Tillman is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Dylan Brooks, and it's Kennard in at the 2. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
There's no quitting this.
Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Adams checked in for Tillman. Jackson comes in for Clark. Bain, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Jones.
Well, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
From the arc, Mr. Perfect gets the bucket. 14 points for him. Hey, you look at the numbers that MP has been putting up. It's hard to believe that fans still would have preferred Shep Owens in the draft.
I know. I mean, I guess everyone is entitled to their opinion, but MP has shown he's at least worth the 18th pick. Fans can't ignore the numbers he's putting up forever.
Here's Jackson. That one's good for 2. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Here's Mr. Perfect. No good on the 3. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
13 foul. At the line for Memphis, Steven Adams. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Memphis trailing here. To the wing on the left. Fires from 14. And it's Morant missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
46 seconds left in the second. On target from range. And the Nets lead by 7.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Releases. Rebound Brooklyn.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Morant missing again. From deep. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we finished off one half of play. It's the Nets. They're up by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well,
So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
You shot a great percentage tonight after some struggles earlier this season. What did you notice tonight with your shooting?
I mean, Coach said those shots are there for me. I know I'm a great shooter, and those open looks are there. You know, I just have to get in rhythm. And going forward, you know, once I find my rhythm, you know, we could definitely build on that.
Do you consider yourself one of the better shooters on this team?
Oh, no doubt, man. I mean, granted, we got a lot of good shooters on this team, and I'm not saying I'm the best, though I do shoot at a high clip. You know, but night in and night out, I'm very efficient, and I see myself as a leader in that area. So, yeah.
You definitely look like it tonight. Thank you for your time.
You've got some. I know this idiot. What?
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Well, y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Dang, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
But I saw what happened to you on draft night. I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booting your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went...
Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so break this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates. Lineup here for the Bucks. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got O'Neal. Thomas is out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Simmons in at the 5 spot.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Crowder kicks to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. I mean, use penetration.
What do you mean? I did call you.
Whatever it takes to beat a
Yes,
good
I did.
defense.
You can ask Jerry.
First one falls.
I literally just called you a
And
few
Brent,
minutes
what
ago
would you
before I got
say
home.
is the secret to the Bucks' deep
While you was
offensive
doing her
arsenal?
hair.
Well, it's a variety of talents that they have on the floor. There's just a combination of guys who want to move the ball, want to move their bodies.
Yeah, I literally called you as soon as I got back.
Get out of the way.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple
I don't
of
know
years.
what time I called you.
A super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been
I don't know.
from the ashes
Sorry.
before, so don't write off that
Look at
front
your
office
recent.
just yet. Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
My brother.
Harris against Connaughton.
Oh, I'm capping. You want to bet? You want to bet on that?
I have no fucking missed calls from you.
Who's your
If you
bet?
put a heart to the speaker. What? 758.
Yeah.
That was the, but you, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. He has been home since 8:49. And it is 9:12, so that was like 8. So that was. So you called me before I washed my hair.
The shot by Carter.
Hello.
Nobody around.
Called
Gets
you
an
as soon
open
as I
look
got
and
in
hits.
Punch, counter punch.
If you don't think, you can ask Jerry.
Early on.
Jerry knows
Who's going to
it.
miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Mr. Perfect
Yeah,
can't
I
hit.
know. It's not like it.
The Bucks
Something's
trail.
wrong with it.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep. There's Portis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A big board and a bigger putback from Bobby Portis.
Yeah, I did. Why would I lie to you about calling you?
Offensive rebound. Simmons' shot is good.
You don't want to ever give
How-
up
why would
points
I
on
lie
the
to you about
boards.
calling you,
That's
though?
the lesson for the team there. That's
Why am I sharing my screen for?
Because I want to see, show you your call log. Because there ain't no way.
It's literally right after freaking Shelly tried to call me and I didn't answer it. Her call. Hold on. Yeah, see? Shelly called me and that's when I called you and you just called me right now. And if I hung up, it's going to show the call. So yeah. I did call you as soon as I got in the door. But it didn't pop up for you for some reason. And I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Are you connected to the speaker again? I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you.
It's a hustle play to save points.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And the 3-ball is good. Carter's got 5 points so far. The Nets shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Shoots the 3, and that will fall. A 3-pointer on the line from Mr. Perfect.
Nice answer back there.
I put my phone on the charger. And
both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
2-9, no answer. I can hear it. I was like, bro, I'm home. I told him, bro, I'm home. I asked him what y'all was doing. He said, Wayne is doing my cleaning hair. I was like, okay. Alright, I want to do a thing.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez.
It ain't my fault.
Jay Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. O'Neal's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas comes in for Johnson. Mr. Perfect is checked in for Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Jay Crowder out there with Pat Connaughton. Then there's Carter. Then there's Allen. And it's Portis in at the center, locking down the middle. And Mr. Perfect gets it to go. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build. From his time in college until now, he's becoming a household name. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Carter, the pass to Connaughton. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Fires from deep. And again, the 3-point shot from Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Out to the right wing. Portis finds Connaughton. Carter looking around to the middle. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Portis. Allen's got 8 points.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break.
That's what we go, did it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Mr. Perfect out there with Bridges. Then it's Johnson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Now, we've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
That's good from Brook Lopez. Brent, when we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things that you could say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer until his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch five and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. An amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Dinwiddie check in for Mr. Perfect. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching.
Congratulations on the win. But how do you make it look so easy at such a young age?
Thanks, Nate. I mean, it's definitely not easy. You know, I try to bring that intensity and that aggression on a nightly basis. You know, I'm not always going to shoot like I did tonight, but I can definitely bring that energy and let the chips fall where they may.
Wait. But hold up. You was on fire tonight, dropping threes from the suburbs. Come on now. Give us a little more than this, oh, shucks, routine, man.
Nate, man, you killing me, man. You know, I appreciate it. You know, I try to get in the gym 3 times a day to get some shots up. You know, I've been working on my outside shot nonstop, on my form and, you know, my fundamentals overall. You know, things is just, I guess, starting to click, you know?
It sure looked like it. Congrats, man.
Thanks, man.
It's my fucking money that I pay every month that I never fucking get you for not having minutes. Because technically he's supposed to be giving me $200 out of his fucking paychecks. But does he ever fucking do that? No, he doesn't. I'm telling you. He's supposed to be giving me $200 because I pay fucking everything in the house. Look, this fucking. My dad sees it, but my dad doesn't. It's hard for me. Ricky, you really calling me? I'm so confused. Like, I feel like I'm like, yeah, that's so weird. First time for but I didn't keep asking you get paid for. He did a shit. He literally did this shit. Fucking last time, my login. custody in the fucking 21 years of my life. Over she said it twice. Because we've had to fucking yell at her for prevention of the whole fucking thing. That's fucking beautiful. All she did was sit there and fucking wait for her kids to be a babysitter. She really, I was like, maybe like, you think kindergarten or something.